Somebody got it.
Grand Hustle versus the Villains.
Yeah. It was a good game. Mike Brown showed up as he usually does.
Yeah, and the return of my favorite trash talking player, Wes Bellamy.
Wes Bellamy was talking trash.
He's the spark to that team. It's like
But Ahmad was talking trash with him.
Oh,
Ahmad Hawkins.
I think they're probably my best two players. They're getting some teams here with their trash talk. But,
they talking.
I like the Villains because they had the talent. You know they can do it. And I think what they lack is a true point guard.
I like Carter, but he's. I like PJ. I like PJ because PJ is disruptive.
Yeah.
He's disruptive on
Get in your head too.
He's more defensive.
I need a finesse point guard with a high IQ, basketball IQ.
That's true.
And I think you can have some people setting up in their slots. You won't necessarily have Mike Brown bringing the ball down, Dante bringing the ball down. And you know Dante had no problem.
He played a 1, 2, 3, and a 4.
He had no problem with it.
I'm be honest. Dante is one of the better players in the league.
Dante a bad boy.
Dante coming back this year.
He don't get his props. He underrated.
He underrated. I like Dante game. He can give you everything.
15 points, 2 steals.
And I also why was Sam Dale in the crowd this year? This game. What was that about?
Sam Dale.
They need him too.
The Villains got Sam Dale?
Yeah. He said he watched.
They're gonna need him this week especially.
So why would he hold on.
I like Ross too. I like Ross as well. Once Ross get his little thing together with
Sam Dale,
getting used to the court and everything, it's gonna be a real problem with them guys.
Ross. They got a good team.
And Amari showed up big.
Amari Minor.
But
he's playing excellent ball. He showed up. He's been a factor every game I've seen.
I like him too.
And I love to see somebody come off the bench. They just need a point guard. They got super amount of talent. They just need somebody just to control the floor of the offense, so it just won't be so off and on.
Yeah, that's true.
And that'd be a team record right there.
What about the Grand Hustle?
Grand Hustle?
They say they're the best 3-point shooting team in the league.
I might have to agree with it.
Oh man, DJ. He's been shooting, but we're gonna need for you to turn around and get back on defense.
Exactly.
I said they had 7 threes.
Yeah. DJ, get back on defense after you make
a 3.
Gotta get
back on defense.
Somebody's gonna run
They
over
got
the back.
one defender on the team, and he looked good. That's Ahmad. Ahmad he's trying to get the rest of the team to play defense, but they kind of like we all want. They wanna shoot it out with you.
Yeah, they have no problem with falling in love with the art.
They will throw it up.
No problem.
But they don't have no penetrators, so that's kind of tough on them because
you need somebody penetrating
kick.
Daniel
Ginsberg, but he's not penetrating and kicking.
Daniel, number 5.
Yeah, I like Daniel.
He got a good game, but they know
he had 11 points though.
He had 11 points.
But he's not like that. Like you say, penetrating. He doesn't.
He's not penetrating.
He doesn't put pressure on the other point guards. They know he's going to pass the ball.
Yeah.
It was a 2-3 shown to him, or someone with a bigger statue to shut him down from getting inside. He's going to pass it.
Like I said, go ahead.
They need someone who's going to get to the cup and try to get the and one.
Like Denzel Wilson. I told them they had Denzel, they'd be monsters.
That'd be.
He spread the court. They spread the court for him.
Oh my goodness, that'd be a good look.
Yeah. So they need to make a trade, do something.
And so who the team
player of the game was Dante Crawford.
And for Grand Hustle.
Brian Lynch, he did good, 24.7 rebounds, but
and the coach of the Grand Hustle is who?
I think it's either Q. I think Q and DJ are pretty much the coaches. It's like a trifecta. Like they employee owned.
They trifecta where they need a lot of more trifectas to stay in games, fellas.
A lot more defense.
Yeah, a lot more.
All right.
And last but not least,
big game,
man.
Okay, last but not least, we had the Outlaws of C-Town.
The main event.
Main event. Do you consider this the main event? Because
It was a main event as far as the hype, but
It was hyped up.
the game kind of got out of hand because of the defensive pressure by Damian Milner and Devin Gentry.
Devin Demira Gentry.
Yeah.
He had like 4 steals in how many minutes shot of the game?
First 5 minutes. 4 steals, 7 total.
Yeah.
They might have set a record. They had 17 steals altogether.
I know that 7 steals is a record for a player. That's
And like I said,
league record.
new league record, yeah. Like I said, this team can jump out on you, put bear traps on you, can put ropes, nets. They can do any type of trick to slow you down, you name. You know, they got it. They got the press, you know. Like I said, we all know Maurice Jackson. He's a very high intensity level player when it comes to defense and offense. But defense, that's what he feeds off of, and I think it's trickled down through the roster of the Outlaws team.
And they got a good organization too. They got an upcoming organization. They not what most hated is, but
Who their coach and GM?
they got Hans is the GM, Sean Bates is the coach, Keish is one of the coaches, you know, and Mark Quinn is over there. He hyping them up. So I like what they got over there, you know. And Skeeter, you know, he hurt, but he's still there with him.
He the motivator.
He the motivator. He keep him going. When he come back, it's gonna be even more defense because, you know, early in the season you seen him hold Mike Brown to 5.
Yeah,
So-
you see he's hurt, but he's still putting the jersey on. So
Oh yeah.
if they say Skeeter, we need you to come out there, there's no hesitation. He's going to check in, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Snick, you think this is the change in the guard? C-Town, do you think they're over the hill?
Nah, I ain't gonna say they over the hill.
They're missing one of their big players though, Button Washington.
Yeah, Button was missing, but
They lost a player, Hines Banks. So
yeah, and they lost Hines, which is a lot of talk about that. But
Yeah, so
I think they just ran across a better team. You know, you know, the Outlaws was a better team that day, and they might be the next day too. But
Yeah.
I think it probably is the changing of the guard. Now,
thank you, man. It took you to say all that to.
But C-Town the guard. I think most hated got the guard, but you know, most hated is they the king.
they're reigning champs. Yeah.
And like I said, I had C-Town ranked 5th coming into the season, so it really didn't shock me to see the Outlaws beat them. But how they beat them was shocking too.
It seemed like they were just having fun. It was just.
No, it was tough. I don't think the score indicated how tough the game was. I think the game was a lot tougher than it looked on as far as the score. You know, Polo and Manute going at it.
Yeah. Let's check the stats off from that game, because that could have just been a hype between them two.
It was low scoring. It was a low scoring game.
Polo had a bucket, a free throw, assist, steal, rebounds. He was active in all categories.
Polo one of the better passers in the league. Remember I said that.
He was active in all. Where's Manu at? Okay.
He had 9 points, 10 rebounds.
Close to a double-double.
Yeah, well, both of them was active. Both of them, you know.
They definitely was
They're
active.
kind of big, man. You know, Manu, I like that guy because he's going to give it all to you on the court. And he got that dog in him, man. He's not going to let nothing come to him or get in his way or stop him from performing, and that's what he do. But
And Will got hurt. Will hurt his thumb.
Ike was hurt.
Ike was
I
hurt.
talked to Ike before the game. He's like, he had a hip injury and whatnot. But
A lot
that didn't
of them
stop him
banged up.
from,
It might be, as I said, it might be time.
I don't know. Ike got out there though, even though with the
He
hip.
got out there. Louis looked fresh.
Louis looked fresh.
You know, a lot of them, it might be time. I mean, like
Scotty.
for all the time undefeated.
Dre, what about Andre? What about Dre? How y'all feel about his performance?
Dre might be done.
Oh my
He
goodness.
used to be a bad boy. I think
All of them used to be bad boys.
So you think time caught up to Dre?
family life.
Family life?
Yeah.
Wow, Dre. I don't know how you're going to take that. Is it going to stop you from coming out there, or you going to be second guessing yourself?
He gonna show up.
He gonna show up.
He's still coming.
He one of the better trash talkers in the league as well.
Yeah, but when they running you up and down the court and you don't got no win, can't too many words come out your mouth, you know? If that's the case, if they try to, you know, they say the family life got you, Dre, but just, you know, this gonna be a fast-paced league right now, you know, Dre. Get out there and get up, man.
Player of the game, I say was
D-Gent, right?
D-Gent, definitely. 7 steals.
9.7 steals, 2 assists.
Great game, man. Great game, young man. I'm waiting to see him against, the only 2 undefeated players in the league. You know who they are.
Thomas?
No.
Oh, okay, you want to say him again?
DeMario. Him and DeMario, the only 2 never lost a game.
Okay, they was on the team the whole. They never win at each other.
They never win at each other, so it's gonna be explosive.
It is, and some about the Outlaws, they got a whole lot of guys who are leaders on their team, man. But no one want to step into the lead role. That's a good thing for them.
That's true.
They got a lot of people say I'm the face of the team. I'm the facilitator. It's none of that. Everybody come out there and play. No one's crying over playing time as of
They
yet.
gotta keep it together, though. They gotta keep it together.
They say they're a ticking time bomb waiting to explode.
Yeah, if they don't keep it together, it's go explode. You know what I'm saying? Because they haven't been behind yet. You don't know what your team got till you play from behind.
Yeah.
You know, will they play from behind? It's yet to be seen. I don't know, but. You don't know what you got till you gotta actually come out there and go at it.
So that clip is empty and you got a knife on your side.
Yeah.
How you gonna survive?
And they done beat some good teams.
Yeah,
they probably had the toughest schedule as of yet.
But they made it seem easy. It's like they're stepping up. They're not playing to the other team game. They playing their game, and they show so many levels of their game. They show they can play a defensive game, offensive game. They can showboat. They can get the crowd into it.
I like their after game. They post game is vicious.
Yeah, because you never see too many players who want to be a team at the interview at the end of the game. It always be like 1 or 2 players from a team.
I like
they coming together. If they can have a crowd who there with them, they have them in the interview. You know.
They got the crowd. They got the crowd now. I give them that. They got the crowd. They done stole the crowd from most hated. I don't know.
And they bring their own entourage, don't
they? Do. I seen Worm walk in with like an entourage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good for the league. You know what I'm saying? Who you think the better players in the league now? Now let's talk about the top new guys, the new faces. We know about Worm, we know about DJ, DeMario, Thomas. Who you think the best guy new to the league is? Out of like Freddie Jackson, Jarrell Carter,
Ross included.
Ross included. Even though we've seen Ross.
I go with Jarrell Carter.
You go with Jarrell?
Yeah.
He's playing for
We Are One.
I go with Jarrell Carter.
The son of a legend, Paul Carter.
Okay. Oh yeah, that guy. That guy. I know you're talking about that.
Yeah, he's good. I like his game.
He's good. I'm liking Ross, man. Ross just shows so many flashes of all types of different things he could really do. And if he really let loose, he can let loose. I'm like
he gotta let loose. His bucket production low.
He gotta let loose.
His bucket production kind of low. He gotta.
They waiting to see it. The crowd is waiting to see Ross.
He got everything else.
Yeah, he do. That's all I want to see. Defense. He got trash talk. He got it all, and I'm liking the new faces to the league. It's not no. Yeah, you got Monty. You got Mr. Monty.
Good in his debut.
Yeah, he
15
did.
points. Look real good.
I think as of him coming to Charlottesville, he's seeing how we doing it and turning up on Sundays there at the park. He probably thought it was going to be something minor, something they had previously where he's from, and I think it overwhelmed them after the game, so I'm pretty sure he's coming down here and he's...
Shout out to the fans, man, because y'all come out and it's good for it. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
Keep coming out, keep supporting. DJ Rare, he on the 1s and 2s every week.
Yeah. And I think with that being said, his game is going to elevate, and I think he's going to become one of the premier guards of the league.
Yeah. He definitely got the talent.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of guards to go through to get to that premier level.
And some of them don't want to talk about being that guard. They just want to play.
They don't. There's a lot of talk around the league. A lot of guys. This week, it's going to be you're going to see something. We'll talk about that on the next show.
Okay, so
Straight balling.
Straight ball.